don't really even have any idea what he's trying to accomplish here anymore.
In ancient Greece, for example, and I learned this from the historian Nell Irvin Painter, the Greeks thought they were better than the other people they knew about, but not because of some idea that they were innately superior. They just thought they'd developed the most advanced culture.
The ideas
So they looked around
were
at,
better.
The Ethiopians, but also the Persians and the Celts. And they said, they're all kind of barbaric compared to us. Culturally, they're just not Greek, right? And yes, in the ancient world, there was lots of slavery, but people enslaved people who didn't look like them, and they often enslaved people who did. Did you know that the English word slave is derived from the word Slav?
Oh, man, update.
Because Slavic people
Fact alert.
were enslaved
We need the
by
air
all
horn.
kinds of folks, including Western Europeans, for centuries, right? Slavery wasn't about race either, because no one had thought up race yet. So who did? I put
Guys
that
like
question
you.
to another leading historian, Ibram Kendi. I didn't expect he would answer the question in the form of one person's name and a date, as if we were talking about the light bulb. But he did. He said in his exhaustive research, he found what he believed to be the first articulation of racist ideas, and he named the culprit. This guy should be more famous or infamous. His name is Gomes de Zurara.
Are you familiar with that guy,
wrote
Phil?
a book in the 1450s in which he did something that no one had ever done before. according to him.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Right before the discovery of America in 1492, because, Christopher Columbus is a hero, whatever. It's just perfect. They can concoct anything. I don't know. Let him keep going.
Okay.
Maybe I'm really giving this guy too hard a time.
He lumped together all of the people of Africa, vast, diverse continent, and he described them as a distinct group, inferior and beastly. Never mind that in that pre-colonial time, some of the most sophisticated cultures in the world were in Africa. Why would this guy make this claim? Turns out it helps to follow money. First of all, Zurara was hired to write that book by the Portuguese king. And just a few years before, slave traders, here we go, slave traders tied to the Portuguese crown had effectively pioneered the Atlantic slave trade. They were the first Europeans to sail directly to sub-Saharan Africa to kidnap and enslave African people. So it was suddenly really helpful to have a story about the inferiority of African people to justify this new trade.
Wait a second. You gotta skip back. I knew that. You just know. You gotta go back like 20 seconds there.
Okay.
The hell did he just say?
11:07. We'll go back to 10:30.
Yeah, okay.
But turns out it helps to follow the money.
Yeah, he
Okay.
got paid to write the book.
Money.
But
First of all, Zurara was hired to write that book by the
his
Portuguese
conclusion
king.
is not correct.
And just a few years before, slave traders, here we go, slave traders tied to the Portuguese crown had effectively pioneered the Atlantic slave trade. They were the first Europeans to sail directly to sub-Saharan Africa to kidnap and enslave.